talking about eating disorder recovery. We've done a couple of little clips. You can go back to 1, 2, 3, but this is 4, and we're talking about recovering from eating disorders. One of the things that you have to realize with an eating disorder, it is an addiction, and it's a serious addiction, and it's a behavior pattern that you're going to have to overcome. And how you overcome that is correcting your thinking. An eating disorder, an addiction, is an addictive behavior. It's a program in your brain that's running constantly. And if you have an ED, I'm sure you're familiar with the constant running of that program. You're always thinking about the ED, what I should be eating, what I shouldn't be eating, how do I look, all that. It's how it runs your life. Your ED takes on a personality of its own. So you've got to start fighting that thinking pattern. And it's very difficult, it's not easy, but you can start. One of the things that you have to realize with any kind of healing process is that you control it. You're in control of your healing process. It's not a drug, it's not therapist, it's you. You have to go to you and find out why you're doing what you're doing. With that, you'll be able to make cognizant choices of what you want to do with your thought processes. To begin, the first step is to try and put in positive thinking patterns to take away from the old ones. Your old patterns, the addictive behavior, is like a railroad track. And it's on the track, and it's running all the time, 24/7. And it has several channels. It can go this way and that way, but it's all not you thinking positively. And once you start, it's hard to derail it. So what I'm going to teach you right now and here is to start derailing your thoughts. And when you think a thought such as that is not good for yourself, you simply have to go no. Go back to zero. Zero it out. Start over. And then you put in something positive, and it doesn't matter what it is. One of the mantras we use here at Aloha Women is everything is working out perfectly, because you want to think positively. Your thoughts become reality. You know that in your eating disorder, that what you think you end up doing. What you think you create. So you want to go back to a zero, start out fresh, and come up with a mantra that is good. It doesn't matter what it is as long as it's positive. Everything's working out perfectly puts everything in a perfect condition. It means that it is working out perfectly. And if you think that, that is what the universe reflects back to you. Your thoughts, your worries are a negative prayer. What you worry about will be reflected from the universe and given back to you. Your positive thoughts are the same way. What you think positively will be reflected back to you. So everything's working out perfectly. Another mantra is, I give the situation love and light, as is it right, for everyone's highest good. And that allows the action to take place in its appropriate time and manner. You can also put in, I love myself, I deserve to be happy, I am happy, I am a love being, I'm a creative being, I'm a divine being. Anything that's positive, stick that in there instead of the negative thought. It takes practice. You have to practice this, and keep going back. When you think of a negative thought, go back to zero, put in the positive thought, and keep that up. And eventually, you'll start thinking that way. So that's our little clue today. We're going to start doing these beneficial ways of helping you get over the addiction of eating disorders and thinking and having your own positive life. So today, think positive. Stop the negativity. Go back to zero. Put in one mantra. Everything's working out perfectly. I'm a divine being. I'm a gift of love to myself. Anything that is good. Anything that is aloha. And aloha.